I'm not sure how many high this was. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Okay. Assuming the 2 gap. Alright, I am going to get them at least somewhere that they can sleep. If nothing else, they're going to have somewhere that they can sleep. I actually think it's going to be dark for them soon. Alright, doors. What's the temperature? It's 13 degrees. It's kind of not too hot, not too cold for them. What I do want is this stuff down here to be broken apart and moved. Now, I don't know if they can repair this, but if I claim it, maybe they can. We'll give them a couple of tables. Nothing perfect, but if I can, like, slap that in here. One of these things can at least get active. I don't know if that's going to reach, but I'm going to try. Okay, let's put the air conditioner in the wall here. This one. Alright. Sometimes I honestly can't tell if I've got something selected to remove or not. Alright. You guys are going to have to haul that. Now, I'm probably making this like a combined dining, storage, butchering area. It's going alright. I had to like take like, I don't know, 20-40 minute break for like a phone call, but that's about it. I started a new colony because my old colony were a bunch of shitheads, and I killed them this morning. Quite brutally. If anybody's got like an hour to watch, it's definitely worth watching the previous VOD. Are you in an insulting spree or something? Oh, you got rebuffed. Well, stop cracking on to a married man. Why is it always chimpanzee, for fuck's sake? Okay. Also, I'll probably end up streaming until 6 p.m. It's almost 4 now, so for anybody that's watching, that's worth knowing. Okay, yeah, sure. Let me just quickly save and zoom out a little bit. I'll override over that one. Okay, so it's coming on to nighttime, so it's a little bit hard to see, but the general consensus is that usually you start with 3 people. I have a mod called Prepare Carefully, and I have chosen to do something insane by bringing in 21 people. Most of them are from probably one of my most successful first maps, and some of them are from my second last map. And yeah, basically everybody's kind of a character, but they all have different skills and whatnot, and depending on what their traits are, some of them don't do stuff or refuse to do stuff, which makes it a little bit more challenging. So the general idea is you have a colony, you've crash landed in this version, you've crash landed on a planet, a RimWorld, and the idea is that you have to survive. Your ship out in space has been destroyed, and this is where you are. So by preparing carefully, I brought in additional food, which is these packaged survival meals and pemmican and stuff. And I brought in additional medicine, which I'm not really sure where that went. There it is. And all sorts of different things. Like I brought in statues and other shit that they don't really need. But part of that is I've also brought in like big animals, cats, all sorts of stuff. And the idea is that the seasons are going to change, and I need to try to create a food source. I need to hunt animals. I need to survive winter, whether it snows or not. My people could get hypothermic. In summer, they could get heat stroke. There's illnesses. There's animals that attack you. Raids that happen. You can get quests. I should have. I haven't got my quest off world yet. That's unusual. I thought I usually have that by now, but maybe it comes when I get named. So we haven't got a colony name yet. That comes in at, I think, about an hour of playtime or a couple of days in game. So you can generally tell what hour in the game it is by down here, this 19 hours. So it's, I don't know, 7 p.m. or some shit, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on that. And yeah, we're in spring, so it's not too bad. My people are just trying to build a structure, trying to get all their storage into there at the moment so that it doesn't deteriorate outside, because it is deteriorating outside. And if it deteriorates the full amount, it disappears and they lose whatever it is. And I'm also trying to build a second little structure down here that might give them a bed. And I just realized I've made that incorrectly to where it is. So that's fucking annoying. Now I've got to move down by like 1 square. But yeah, generally speaking, there's different modes. Like I'm playing Phoebe Chillax. So basically I'm on a base building kind of relaxed mode where I shouldn't get attacked too often. And when I do get attacked, I should be able to survive. But that is just the mode that I have chosen. There are other modes, like for instance, Grim loves to play on the mode Randy Random, and it's just anything can happen, any disaster of any degree at any point in time, all the time. And I find it's a little bit too stressful for me, so I play the easier version of this. Also trying to get rid of dangerous animals because they'll eat my cats. The only problem is my people are so new and stuff. There's a little raccoon. My people are so new and stuff that every time they piss off an animal, it wants to kill them. So I'm getting like grizzly bear revenges and all sorts of stuff happening when I really should just be hunting the thing once. But yeah, generally you would start with 3 to 5 people. I'm definitely not. The game itself, the map is new. The map I've chosen is new. But I have probably been playing this for quite a couple of years now. I don't mind it. The funniest thing is it was one of those games that Rim tried to convince me to play, and it took fucking forever to get me to actually try to play it. Because I just didn't think it was going to be interesting, because I saw like all the animals moving around like this, and I really didn't think it was going to be good. It just wasn't my kind of thing. It was just seemed boring to me to watch. And I actually started playing it, and I found that like not only was it like enjoyable, but it was kind of like one of those peaceful games where you can kind of like just sit back and relax if you want to, or you could make it harder if you want to. Like I just made this considerably harder for myself by not doing measurements. So now I have to deconstruct what they just built. And from memory, my people hate deconstructing and building stuff. So I'm going to take out this outer row, move everything down by 1. I'm also experienced enough to at least be able to kind of fix up when I've fucked up a construction like this, without having to do a lot of excessive remeasuring. I think I do actually need the bottom side though. Okay, so taking, where is it, structure? So now if I was going down like this, I would be here. So the doors would go there. So yeah, I want that one. I kind of fucked this one up a little bit. You see these little line markers I've got here? So I took the liberty of measuring out the map to find out where the very center is. And I wanted my stuff to be like as symmetrical as possible. But I have like the biggest fucking issue with actually getting shit made symmetrical because my brain just kind of craps out on me at the last minute and goes, yeah, no, we didn't need that measurement. I often find when I'm playing this game, I measure things so much, so frequently, and it's probably really frustrating to watch the actual game itself, but whatever. That's what I've got to do. If that's going there, if that's going to be a door, that's going to be a part marries up to it. I would imagine it would be here. Yeah, no, I remember you said you got volleyball. It wouldn't be on the first one, would it? No. Maybe. 2 out from it. Yeah, right. Let's try it. It's either going to be right or it's wrong. Yeah, no, Nick definitely mentioned that you reminded me you had volleyball. I vaguely remembered. I don't think I was conscious last night. My medicine's still fucking with me, and you know the funniest part about it? Is the doctors are like, oh, we can't just rule out that, like, it's not a placebo effect because medicine's not supposed to do that. Like, everybody has checked. And I'm like, look, I started taking medicine. 4 days later, I started sleeping up to 28 hours at a time. I don't think that's normal. And I didn't change anything else in my life for that to happen. So as far as I'm concerned, it's the medicine. And the good news is I might have that stop happening since they've asked me to stop taking it for obvious reasons. Okay, it's nighttime. Everybody's sleeping. They're going to be pissed. I was hoping to get some beds and shit down. Hungry. Okay. It is pretty insane. It's not comfortable to, wake up and be like super disorientated as to what day and year and shit it is. Okay, we got electricity built. They just didn't dig out that. They got close. They got really close. These would be deteriorating. Oh, refrigerator because it's inside. Nice. Good try. Everybody tried hard. I think the worst part is that it takes me like, I'm not one for like super long showers. Like, I understand the benefits of a nice long warm shower. I get it. I do. But like, when it takes me about 30 minutes to regain humanity in a shower, to remember how to move limbs properly and sort of think and stretch out and stuff like that. Like, it's not obviously good for me to be asleep that long. And my God, the fucking muscle cramps in every limb from the dehydration is so painful. Like, I can't even fucking begin to describe how painful that shit is. You just walk down your house and your legs just fucking crumple zone on you. Yeah, no, good luck with your volleyball. I hope everything goes well. Let us know later if your team won. Love to know. Oh, Phoenix, you want to jump up, don't you? Alright, it looks like it's morning and they're all just waking up. It's about 4 degrees. 1 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty cold for them. Okay, well, they're working on the tables, chairs. I know it's not going to be great, but I think if I just slap a couple of, like, benches and shit down here, maybe that'd be good enough. I'll put that to it. Good level, about there. Yeah. One over from that. Cost is having a food binge because she's recreationally unfulfilled. I don't blame you. Where is this? Let's slap this down out here. For now, I don't have any plans to put anything in the way of that. And we'll just put the other one just a little lower out there. They'll be okay. They'll put down a couple of those. And then since they want recreation stuff, some horse pins. I don't actually know where the first one of that went. So hard to see. I think it was like here somewhere. There. Okay, so if that's the case, maybe slap one of those there. We've got a lot of people, so maybe there. I'll just put a few things over there, and I'm gonna look. There's not gonna be any freaking privacy. It's just gonna be a bedroom, food bench, recreationally deprived. Okay, let's try to get some stuff done. Okay, so basic chess table. Put down 2 of those. Like, honestly, I believe that fucking recreational shit is, like, the least priority, but I also know how much they're going to ship it. I can't put that there yet. I know exactly how much they're going to ship it about everything until they have stuff. So, at the moment, their rec room is also going to be, oh, that doesn't go there. Also going to be a barracks. No, I don't want that made. Alright, throw that down there. Now, I would like to put down some sleeping spots, but I actually think some double bedrolls would be good. They haven't peeled anything yet. And I'm just going to have to put... This is like the messiest I've ever made anything. Yeah, you got insulted. That's fine. Please don't be that kind of colony for like last time, which was horrid. What's Dodsworth problem? Recreationally deprived. Okay. Okay, at the moment it's dark, there's no electricity. I think if we could just prioritize up here, we could probably get some electricity in here. I don't need this room to be freezing, I just need it to be able to store shit. There she is. If I can get these 2 parts undone, then they can build that through. I'm trying not to waste resources by putting them in weird places, but whatever I've got is whatever I've got, and you guys need to cut down some trees in here. And also whatever plants exist in this area, because it's just in the way. And I'm going to need another spot there. Okay. Everybody's pretty salty except for you, and you should be asleep. Man, they fucking fix that up pretty fast by like building extra stuff. They just need to deconstruct it now. I really wish I could prioritize a couple of people to be like, deconstruct this. Alright, they've got animals to train. He's having a food binge because it's dark. Alright, we're working on it, people. We're working on it. Look, I can see you're building something. Can I just get you to not prioritize that? I need you to just prioritize building something, hey? She's having a thing because it's recreationally deprived. Look, it's not going to be the best place, but we got 2 free tables out of nowhere. That was pretty bomb. I don't normally keep them, to be fair. I should actually have a look around what else is out here. That's all steel. Is that steel? Silver. Actually, I might get them to mine that. It would be good for at least being able to buy something that looks like silver as well. And gold. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. I wanted to do a whole heap of digging, but I also need to see what we've got on the map. There's 2 more tables. Okay, you can bring that back. These things, let's claim them and bring them back. They count as decorations. I also saw some donkeys just a second ago. So what kind of animals we've got? I honestly don't have anywhere to put animals, but in a moment, once I've got a butcher table, I've got a butcher table. Okay. Butcher everything forever. Now, I've got one of these things set up, and I should have electricity going to it, but I need shit cut down. Or otherwise, these aren't going to work. He can't do plant cutting. Nor can she. What about tofu? He can. Can Cypress do it? Yeah. Okay, if I can just get everybody who can possibly cut down a tree to just cut down a tree, that'd be really great. You can't. Because the problem I've got is all these trees right now are preventing this thing from spinning. And if I can just get them spinning, we'll have power, and then everybody will be happy because shit will be like lit up, all sorts of stuff. Now, it's also in the afternoon of the next day. Is this got a roof on it? Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Alright, ignore that. Okay. I also just got a heap of like different types of stuff then. Okay. Yeah, I know there's a whole heap of trees you guys got to remove in the way here. Every time I click on a tree, it makes that noise because it realizes that I have to cut it down for them to be able to put a roof up, which is a little bit frustrating, but at the same time, they need to do it. You just ignore that part. And I got a couple of bits that were a little bit over. I just got to fix up. I think that was everything. Okay, so they'll put a roof on here in a moment. And the biggest thing I wanted to make is double beds, but I've got to actually wait until they start peeling something. So who cooks? Dodworth cooks. He's in a mental state. I don't know how long he's going to be like that. Who else does cooking? Who else does cooking well? Okay, you do. Okay, you could be doing some stuff right now. Alright. So she's going to go and start peeling animals. I think this area is semi-refrigerated. Okay, it's at 21. So let's take it down to about 1 degree, which should be almost frozen. It should keep it at least really fresh. It's still classified as not refrigerated, and I'm not sure why. I'm also going to have to keep on this to make sure that they actually dig this out properly. That's also going to be a problem putting that in there, so I have to remove this into an area where it's warm. This is going to be not allowing, let's see, animals, what does animal matter? Raw food? You aren't allowed to have fertile eggs in here. Just saying. This thing. Ami is doing stuff and Weeks is doing stuff. I know Jet just fell asleep. Maybe Enyo can move this. If you can just move that, we can move all the eggs over here before they freeze. And I'm hoping that they'll hatch in a couple of days and we'll have chickens. But I don't know if I need a pen for that. So just in case I do, I know it's chicken, so I mean, I don't need much space, right? So a structure like a little itty bitty, like pasture little area. right here. All right. Something like that. That'll do it. We can slap a gate here, and where was that pen marker? Yeah, all right. Literally like right there. That'll do it. Okay, that'll make a pen, so the chickens hatch. They'll have somewhere to go. I need to put one egg in here. Wait until Franklin's done, I'll get him to move it. Or maybe it won't move it. I've seen the animals haul that out of there before, so I'm not really sure, and I'm not sure where the rest of them are. There's supposed to be 10 eggs. I only see one. Please tell me my people didn't eat the others. Like, there's a good chance it's just somewhere. Okay, we're getting materials now. Okay, let's see what I can make. I just need to make various bedrolls. Right? This is going to be a bedroom. Going to be a mass bedroom, so we'll slap a couple of each type of bedroll down. Bear skin, panther skin. I don't know why we've got panther fur already. Might have been the cougar. Wolf skin, bird skin. Alright, let's get hunting. More animals I kill, more beds we can make. I know each one of the double ones will require a fair bit of resources, but for every bed I can possibly make, I will at least be able to... Shizuka, can you not, like, wander in here? There's an area. Everybody I can make a bed for will be better off for, you know? Okay, we have a light. It's lit up. He's eating at a table. All right, let's start making some areas where these thrombos aren't allowed. Okay. Let's make you thrombos. Cool. And a new area, renamed you, say, cats. Okay, so invert that and invert that. Okay, so clear some of the thrombo area. Like, for instance, I don't want them inside the storage. Realistically, I don't. There's a good chance they will get in here. I hope they won't. Right now, this is like a one-for-all situation storage. That ain't perfect, but keeps them out of there, and this area too. And what I want is also the cats to not be roaming to the very, very edge of the map. I don't mind them roaming out a fair bit, but if they roam too far, it'd be very hard to keep track of them. If anything else, it at least is difficult to protect them. Right, how many did I take it out by anyway? 16. I thought that the other ones looked a little skinny on it. very close on the top one. I was just off by one. Just span that by one. There we go. Try to avoid them getting all the way out there. Now, unfortunately, this hasn't been moved. It could get ruined any day by this. But I'd say nobody's cutting down enough trees. Who's awake? Seahorse is awake. She's hunting. Nobody else is awake except for like Dodsworth, who's there. He goes. Okay, are you? Yeah, you're still hunting that. You can't do plant cutting either. Lincoln's awake. Well, as soon as he's available, I'm going to need to cut some trees because I should be having a breeze over here. It's also going to be very important that they make those beds too. You know what? Oh, that's right. You can't do it. I got used to the last one where they were like able to fucking do everything. Both is awake. Can he do stuff? He can. When he's ready. Still wait for him to finish eating. I did purposely put the tables in where the food is. The only problem is the food's not all in there yet. That's what I'm gonna do. As soon as most of the people are awake, my first priority is when he's done eating. Okay. I need you to clear this tree so we at least have one fan working. It would be great if I had both working. And Jet's inspired creativity. Yeah, that's true. I actually do need batteries. Kind of like help with the air conditioning. The only problem is it's got to be inside and it's got to be touching wherever the power is. So I'll see how I go. Nina's doing a good job building and shit. Got 2 more trees that I'm aware of because I don't think I can cut this. No, I can. Okay, cut that one, and you've got this one left, and then we should be good. Oh, cool, he leveled up his plant cutting. Alright, I'll leave it to that. Now, I can hear like a whole heap of shit getting built. Okay. So look, I think the biggest priority that you guys have is not consuming that, is to haul your packages. Anybody that can do it should be doing it. Also, get that gun out of the water. Get your medicine inside. This is going to be your adventures for today. Also, I need this installed in here too. I saw them using this last time, and I vaguely got an idea for how it works. I'm happy to see it. This one's at least inside, but still. I'll leave him hauling that. I didn't want you to do that. All I see is whatever they are doing is not nearly as important as getting the resources inside the buildings. There's more slag over here that's been hauled. It's very interesting. This is one of the more primitive bases I've started with by not having it in here. I'm going to make a small stockpile in this area that just exclusively has fucking eggs right here. It's your storage. Clear everything. And what I am going to take is eggs. That's it. That's where they're going to go to. I need this removed out of here. I also want to know where the fuck my other 10, like, other 9 eggs are. I don't think, like, unless the local animals ate them. Like, it could have happened. I'm not saying it did. I love the sound of those things getting shot. I don't want to touch any of the megasofts. Mufflers would be nice and stuff, but I don't need them just yet. If I was going to take on a falling type animal, I think I would